3 hours later. All right, I've got my chicken out of the refrigerator. I have it covered here. It's been 3 hours. I'm double checking my Destiny official cookbook. Let's go to the next step. Thank you, Guardians, for hanging out with me. I'm Ransom Ryder. This is the Destiny cookbook. Fill a large, deep, heavy pot with 2 inches of peanut oil. I have it behind me. And heat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit over medium high. Combine the flour, the spicy smoked, say it again, spicy smoked paprika, the salt, pepper, and ground fennel in a medium bowl. Okay, hiccup, ground fennel. I have fennel seeds, and Guardians, I need to grind it. And it's 2 tablespoons of fennel seeds. So let's do that. This is a step that I don't have completed yet. Let's do 2 tablespoons of ground fennel. Now, fennel is not a spice that I use very often. It's just not. And I have my reasons, okay? I've got my reasons. I don't ultimately want to feel this, but I'm going to do it close. 2 tablespoons of ground fennel, but it's not ground yet. I'm going to grind this just like I did earlier. Set that to the side, mortar and pestle, and let's get this going. Because we're getting now, Guardians, to the point where I'm going to dredge this chicken, and we're going to have, hopefully, some of the best fried chicken I've ever put in my mouth. Because despite the fact that it says prep time is 30 to 45, it's taken a long time. Now, I'm looking at that again, and it does say 30 to 45 hours. So, Victoria, I am sorry about that earlier. I thought it read 30 to 45 minutes. I need better glasses. But it's actually, she says 30 to 45 hours. Is that going to put most people off of making this chicken? I think so. I mean, I want to cut it, roll it, fry it, eat it. And I want it, in about 30 to 45 minutes, not 45 hours. All right, let me continue crushing this because I don't want any big old clumps of these seeds. Because they even smell like licorice. I mean, really. If you like licorice, leave me a comment. If you dislike licorice like I do, leave me a comment. All right, let's get busy. I need to get busy. Get it done. Now, I definitely feel like I should have put this in the spice grinder. But I thought, do it the old-fashioned way. Do it the old-fashioned way. The original way would probably just be chew it with your teeth. The friction of the mortar and pestle really allows this to turn into more of a powder. And that's what I want. I want it to be more of a powder. All right, how's it looking? It still looks a little bit, too big. All right, I think I'm good on that. In other words, I'm FEDUP done with grinding that. All right, let's tap it in here. Get it all out. Set that to the side. All right, I've got my whisk. I'm going to whisk it together. This is my mixture that we're going to add to the flour. And it does smell extremely tasty. I mean, it's got a beautiful color. It smells good. Woo! Excuse me, Guardians. I can smell it. I can taste it. It has got a lot of, it's got a lot of punch. It's got a lot of punch. All right, that is ready to go. Now, I need in this bowl the oils on, spiced flour mixture. So what do I need here? Let me pull it closer. 3 cups of all-purpose flour. 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Now, how big is my cup in here? This is 1 cup. So 1, 2, 3. 3 cups of flour. Now, because we're just frying chicken, I don't have to be super exact. We're not really baking here. So I don't have to be super exact with that. I've made a mess, but now let's see. Smoked paprika, salt, pepper, ground fennel. When the oil has reached the proper temperature, take a piece of the chicken from the buttermilk and let the excess liquid drip off. Dredge in the spiced flour mixture. So I have to add this, right? Combine. So I'm going to be combining all of this. Let's put it in, Guardians. Here it goes. This is my spice mixture. Let's add it to the flour. Tap it, get it all out. Grab my little whisk again. Whisk this through. I can smell those spices. There's definitely a very distinctive smell to the fennel. Let me grab a bigger whisk. That one served its purpose. Whoa, it could be the cayenne pepper too. But it definitely has a punch. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Victoria Rosenthal has given us something really spectacular here for this chicken recipe. Tap it, get it off. All right, now move that to the side. Here is my chicken that we've worked on for quite a while. It's soaking in buttermilk. And I've got my tongs. She says to let the chicken pieces drip. So I'm just going to hold it up. Now remember, this has been bathing in a buttermilk bath for 3 hours. And prior to that, this was in a brine, a pickle, peppercorn, garlic brine, and it sat for about 26 hours in that. All right, I'm going to pop it in. I still see a couple of peppercorns. I'm going to let this one drain. I'm going to pop it in. I've got a big bowl, so I have room. I have room to put a lot of these in. Dredge it. I want it thoroughly, just, make it all fully covered. Leave nothing uncovered with this. All right, shake it a little bit. Put it over in my pan. Do the same for this piece. And I hope, Guardians, I really do hope that this is just going to be a spectacular. I'm going to grab a piece of the breast. Is this your favorite piece? Is the breast your favorite piece? Not so much for me. I like the chicken wing. I do. I'm all about a good wing. Give me a good wing. I like that she gave us enough flour to really, make an impact. I have enough spice and flour to make an impact. Meaning, I don't want a piece that doesn't have a good coating on it. And I remember way back when I would make chicken with my family. And, we would always love, Guardians, we would love those prepackaged, we would love the prepackaged chicken mixes. I just thought that stuff was so good. So good. And it was good. I mean, I really liked it. And there would always be, like the last couple of pieces, I felt like they didn't get enough of the spice mixture. And I'm like, I need more spice mixture. I need more spice mixture. So Victoria Rosenthal, thank you for making a lot of this because we're going to be thoroughly covered. All right, that's a leg. Some of you may really like the leg piece. This is a thigh. I really like the thigh. Way back when I was visiting, I made a mess. Way back when, it happens, Guardians. I'm going to need cleanup. But way back when I was visiting another country, and I actually went to another one of my favorite chicken spots, which is KFC. And I was in China, and I thought, oh my gosh, thank goodness I'm going to go to this American restaurant, KFC, and I'm going to have just something really good. And I ordered like the 2-piece meal. And Guardians, having been in the kitchen a lot with my family and having been given lessons on cooking and that, how to handle proper tools in the kitchen, that kind of thing. Working with knives, forks, spoons, spatulas, all the tools that are necessary. Is that all? Is that all? And I've got this much left over. That was it, Guardians. All right, this we'll set aside because we're done with that. We are done with that. And now you're going to follow me over to the oven. We're going to fry this up. This is the important part. Fried chicken, we're going to fry. Hang with me. I'm going to give a close-up on the stove as we cook this, as I cook it. And I'm hoping that you will have a bite with me in just a few minutes. All right, let's go to the stove. All right, Guardians, my chicken is done. Now remember, I heated the oil to 350 degrees and I checked the internal temperature of the chicken because I wanted this to be at 165 degrees. It's important with chicken that you cook this to the appropriate temperature, and definitely no raw chicken. No raw chicken. And is this chicken going to be Colonel approved? And by Colonel, I mean the Colonel on the tower. I'm going to let this cool down just for a second because it's still really hot. Well, a couple of minutes. I want this to rest for 10 to 15 minutes. I am going to eat a piece of this crust though. Let's taste the crust because this is where all the spices were at. Oh my God. Guardians. Guardians. Have I misjudged fennel? Now really, I am thinking I have misjudged fennel. Oh, so good. She says transfer to a plate covered with paper towels to rest and drain. I have mine on a rack. I have paper towels underneath it. We're letting it cool. And I can just say the crust, delicious. Delicious. All right. Has it cooled down enough for me to have a little taste? Should I have a little taste of this? Let me grab a fork. Okay, I've got my fork, Guardians. I'm just going to tear into a little bit of this. Remember, this did set in pickle brine for, like 26 hours. I want a little piece of crust on this. Let me taste it. Oh my. Guardians, it's delicious. Now, it really is. But if I had to go back at this and look at it, it does say, oh, I got some oil on my cookbook. It does say 30 to 45 hours, not 30 to 45 minutes. And if I had really saw that the first time where it said 45 hours, would I have made this chicken? Probably not. Definitely not. Definitely not. But is it good? Yes. Am I glad I made it? Yes. Now you come on over. You have a piece of chicken with me. We'll fix some mashed potatoes. We'll have a little bit of gravy, some homemade biscuits. You and I, Guardian, we're going to have a feast. I am Ransom Rider. Destiny is my favorite game. Destiny 2. I'm a double D gamer. D1, D2. So listen, stop by. Come hang out. If you're feeling lonely, like you don't have anybody to hang out with, come hang out with me. Let's be friends. I'm Ransom Rider, and I will see you very soon inside the gaming world of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. I'm going to have to invite some people over. We're going to eat this chicken. Bye.